Guys, welcome back. This is the Dash Show podcast. Let's talk about something right quick. Um, this iHeartRadio Versace look is so disgusting. Like she looks absolutely delicious. She looks amazing. I'm guessing she's wearing a wig or something, or her hair isn't that ice blonde anymore. Because this is longer than previous times. Also, why won't she perform? I don't understand. Why won't she sing us a song? Why won't the singer sing for us? Like, you ain't doing nothing else. Where was I going with this? I'm going to talk about the album. I think I want to talk about it next week. I might talk about it in a couple of days. But I think I just might talk about it next week because I still haven't really digested all of the album to really. There's certain songs that are definitely sticking out more than others. But if you want to talk about the album with me and you want to go live on Facebook or whatever, um, just Instagram me or leave a comment below because I want to have like a conversation about the album and what are other people's favorite. What are your favorite songs? So yeah, and my Instagram is mylovemyneedtonight. I try to put it all in all of the videos in the description bar. Just DM me or leave a comment, tell me whatever, and I'll probably set up a date sometime. I think probably in a week, probably next Thursday. Um, Next Thursday or Friday, I'll go live and we can talk about it. Um, but yeah, so anyways, the rollout for this album has just been really interesting. I think more, it's been very different. What was her last? I was like, what was her last album? It was Renaissance. I'm thinking Lemonade for some reason. I think the last album. No, I bought both of them. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, her going to Japan was absolutely. Wait, where'd it go? Oh shoot! Come on. Her going to Japan was absolutely incredible. I love that for her. I love that for the Japanese audience there. She went to the Tower Records and she signed, I think, 150, or she met, I don't know, she met them or she signed 150 fan album um albums of Cowboy Carter. um She looked really great, but everybody's saying that was like their favorite look so far. I'm like, no, I think the Super Bowl look was probably the best look so far. It's the boobs, it's the blonde hair, it's the shape of the hair, it's the look, it's the dress. Yeah. But anyways, for me. I just love that because I remember the Les twins. They were talking about how she was saying you guys get to go out and meet the people and say hi to the people and get to know the people because I'm not able to have that kind of interaction with people without a big hoopla. And I'm like, no, you could do that, Beyonce. You can definitely have a connection with your fans one on one. You just have to like set it up. I don't think and it won't be forced. It'll be like very natural. And I feel like the Brazil, the Japan thing, the meet and greet, whatever you call it, those are like, that's what she was talking about. And I love that she was able to get that because she definitely deserves that. And she seems so gracious and it's nothing, she doesn't come off like uncomfortable or like freaked out by like the fans or how weird. I'm not gonna. No, I don't mean to say weird because the fans are not weird. They're just like uh, uniquely expressing themselves and getting their chance to, say whatever they want to say with her. And I'm like, I love that. I love that. The Brazil thing, Japan. Okay, Cowboy Carter. I think at this point we all could agree that Cowboy Carter is not was not the original name for this album. The original name for this album had to be Miss Tina's surname, which is here it is, Beyonce. Which in Texas or other parts, maybe even Louisiana, they say her name differently. And it's hard for me to say it because it's like maybe it's like their accent kicks in and they say it differently that way. Because me, I'm just like Beyonce, but I think it's pronounced. They pronounce it just like slightly different. Um, so yeah, the reason why I can 100% agree that this album was not named Cowboy Carter in the beginning is because there is a lot of, or there's a couple of pictures, promo photos for this album with the Beyonce on it. And in the album, she says Beyonce a lot and she references her family's history a lot in the, oh, not a lot, but a couple of times in the album. Especially like just thinking about Cowboy Carter. I think she says Cowboy Carter and maybe like once or twice. No, I think once. I think Dolly references Cowboy Carter, but then she says Cowboy Carter in the Beyonce Experience or whatever. So whatever. I don't know why she changed it, but I think we all would agree that Beyonce would have been a more fitting title, especially with American Requiem, whatever the first track name is. But anyways, so I got my physical copy yesterday, and I opened it. I'm really excited. I'm like, let me look at the pictures. That's like my favorite part about albums. I'm like, let me look at the pictures, and I opened it. And first of all, okay. Here we go. I hate making decisions. I'm not really the best at making. I'm not really the best at making decisions. So when she's like bringing up, there's like four different boxes, four different options to choose of like what picture, what T-shirt. I didn't get the T-shirt. I just got the regular CD. Maybe I should have got a T-shirt. It would have made up for what I'm about to tell you. I opened it. I couldn't pick a box, so I picked the one with the jewelry on the back. And so I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, so the front cover is the Beyonce sash, Act 2 Beyonce sash. Nowhere on the front, nowhere on anywhere does it say Cowboy Carter. Like it says Act 2, the Beyonce. So I don't think Act 1, does it say Act 1 Renaissance? I don't think so. But it says Act 2 Beyonce. And so I'm like, okay, this album is supposed to be named Beyonce. I flip it over, and it has the jewelry with her and the cowboy hat with the giant earring. And I'm noticing it's blank also. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, there's no track listing on it. It's just the credits of like the publishing and the publishing part at the bottom. So I'm like, what in the bloody hell is going on here? So I'm like, okay, let me just open it. I open it, and it's the full poster. It's not even a full poster. It's like the half poster sheet of the cowboy hat and the earring. and a QR code. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell did I purchase? So I'm like, okay, I've been seeing a lot of like credits and a lot of like insider random information that I don't know is true or not. And wait, what the hell? Wait, so I can write that down so I can remember. So I'm like, let me go and scan the QR code. Maybe it's going to take me to a whole other world. I scan the QR code. I'm like, I'm like waiting for some like pictures to pop up. I'm waiting for like the track list to pop up. I'm waiting for uh, the details to pop up. I scan the QR code. Thank God I know how to do that now because I don't have an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, it's a little bit more intricacy into getting the QR code information. I scan it and it takes me to her fucking website with the track list of the clean and the explicit. No. It just takes me to her website with the track list. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just like, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Because I was like expecting pictures. Because we're getting like these half sheet pictures. And I guess if you don't purchase the album with the picture on it, you don't know what the hell it looks like. Because I'm like, okay, we're getting these like random ass pictures, the headband, the head beads, the sash, the blonde hair. What other ones were there? I don't know. This is something completely different. I'm just like, you could have just kept this digital. You didn't even have to like sell these like physical ass copies. These janky ass physical ass copies. And you know what? The nostalgia in me loves buying CDs. Especially at this point, my Beyonce collection is like the biggest collection that I have of CDs and DVDs. And that was like my favorite part. I'm like, let me go look at the pictures. I love looking at the Renaissance pictures. The B-Day pictures are incredible. The Usher Fierce pictures are really fun. So I'm just like, I love looking at the pictures, the credits. And now everything, it's just like the new way. Like, I don't understand. Like, did something happen to where there was a delay, or did something not roll out correctly? Parkwood, where you at? Like, we gotta have this conversation because the nostalgia is gone, or it's just like it just happened with Renaissance. Why didn't it continue on with this? Like, I don't get it. And literally, all it was a QR code in the center of a blank page, a blank black page. I think it might have been the page with the sash on it. Am I saying that right? The sash? Yeah, I think I am. So then, late last week, we were hearing on Twitter about the vinyl and how the vinyl is missing the Linda Carter show, Yeah, Louisiana, because they pronounce Louisiana different. I live in Louisiana, and they definitely pronounce a certain sector of the country of the state pronounce Louisiana, and it makes sense. But I'm not there yet, and I'm trying to get out of here. But I think I don't like what is going on. Like, why doesn't the vinyl? And I get it. It's what, like 27 songs or 27 tracks. But fucking Renaissance had like what 19, 18 or something like that, 14, something like that. So it's just like, what happened? And I don't even know. I need to go. I guess by the time I do my full thoughts about the album, I'll go play it on my because my car is older and it has a CD player. So I'll go play the CD. Hopefully it works. Hopefully there's no glitches on the album. I mean, hopefully like all the tracks on the album that I purchased. But there's like yeah, so those 4 songs, Oh Louisiana, Louisiana, Yeah Yeah. And I'm like, that's like the best part of the album. Oh, that's a really good chunk of that's a really good piece of the album. Yeah Yeah not being on the album on somebody's vinyl, that's like fighting words. Like that's a really, 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 really good song. So good, it actually should be a single. Do I want to talk? Should we talk about singles right now? Okay. Miley Cyrus, the song with Miley Cyrus, Most Wanted, or is it Two Most Wanted? Whatever. That was allegedly being sent to radios stations this week or today or whatever, last night, whatever. Let me tell you, okay, Most Wanted, that could be easily top 5. Number 1. Hello. I thought I do not disturb on here. My bad. Most Wanted, easily top 5, number 1. Levi Jeans really needs to be a single. That's a number 1 single. Hands down. What are the songs? Oh, Bodyguard. Send that to pop radio. It's gonna eat. It's gonna be like successful. Okay, maybe that's it. Hopefully there are like more songs released. I feel like this album has a lot of potential to be very successful in country radio or pop radio or just the regular Billboard. I mean, and then there are like really R&B influences. I feel like this is the only album that hasn't had all the singles, all the songs for some reason chart, or maybe they haven't released the charts yet, which is interesting and weird. And then at first I heard it was being like platinum. Now it's gold. Excuse me, debuting at gold or whatever. I don't know. I just know it's gonna be her 8th number 1 album, which is really incredible. Or is it 9th? No, I think it's her 8th album. Physical change. Why did I say that? I don't know. But anyways, what's up with the vinyl issues? I do feel bad for the people who didn't get all of the album on the vinyl. Oh, and I would say hopefully it's on the CD because that's really, it's like, what is going on? Like, this is so weird. And then like last week, I'm like, aren't you able to like buy stuff, buy albums like the day it comes out? And I'm like looking on Target, I'm like, there's like nowhere you can like actually buy it. Well, last week, because I was like, let me at least just go pick it up. Like, why did I buy it offline? Yeah. That was the thing. I like bought it offline. It was sitting in Michigan for like 5 days, and then all of a sudden yesterday it was like your order's here. I'm like, oh, okay, this is weird and random. Maybe because of the holiday, probably. But yeah, like honestly, such a weird. Why am I getting these random ass notifications? Such a random, like this rollout is so weird and different, and I don't understand. So then let's talk about Destiny Child. So on the Wikipedia page, I don't know if it's still there. I don't feel like looking, flipping over. You can look. Somebody was saying, well, people were posting that there is a 16 carriages demo version with Michelle, Kelly, Latavia, and Latoya. And I'm like, what? First of all, I was like, a demo? A demo for what? Because a demo means this is the groundwork for something bigger, or this is the this is the groundwork for something bigger, or something we're gonna do something with this eventually, or we're turning it into something for something. So it's just like, and nobody's heard the song. So I'm like, somebody made that shit up. And I'm pissed because I'm like, don't be making shit up like that, because that's not nice. Because then it sparks more questions. Well, at least it's sparking me more questions. Like, what is this for? Then I'm like, okay, well, if it's true, oh, wait, other, we got to talk about the additional songs. So then if it's true, where is it? Because they have to have it in Australia, or whatever, overseas. They have to have it out by now. So I'm like, nobody's heard this song that is allegedly on this random ass, I mean, not random ass, but this random ass song that is allegedly on this album. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's the additional track. Because if you look on, it's probably still there. If you look on her website when you're buying the album, it says this comes with a poster, the t-shirt, all sales are final, blah, 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 blah. And you get an additional track. So that was my first initial thought. Like, what is this additional track shit? Because that's what I kept reading. So I'm like, okay, we're going to go a bonus track, whether you buy just the CD, or the CD with the box and the t-shirt, or whatever. Everybody's getting an additional track. So I'm like, wait, are we getting different additional tracks, or is just one additional track? And then she posts the album track list, and it's like 80 songs on it. And so you're like, wait a minute. Is it 80 songs plus an additional track? Like, what's this additional track? I still haven't heard about an additional track. Maybe I need to go play it in my car to see if there's an additional track. I'll do that today when I'm on like lunch break or something. Because what the hell? What is going on? I don't get it. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying. Do you feel me out there? This is like weird. Like, somebody was saying this was the worst rollout, and I was like, I feel like there's been worse. But now that I'm thinking about it and I'm putting the pieces together, what the hell is going on with Cowboy Carter? From the name changed to these pictures to the additional tracks to allegedly this Destiny's Child song that does not exist, but it says it exists. Like, the vinyl cutting songs, not even the vinyl cutting, the like songs that I think should be cut. They're cutting songs that are like really good songs. Tour. So allegedly on Friday, she's announcing a tour. I'm yin and yang on this part, because last year they kept talking about and showing, maybe it was fake evidence, about her being in London in May, which is next month. So, okay, probably not. But maybe it's a possibility with this lady. We never know. I'm going to say it's a 90% not and a 10% possibility, because she's told us many times before, in order for a tour to happen, unless it's just like a festival situation or a quick, let's get like a quick, cute stage and I'll just sing the songs. For a tour to happen, I think it's like a bit, like almost a year before, or months before, you're setting up the dates. mapping out dates, you're setting up the stage, you're creating the stage. So I'm like, with everything being behind from the pandemic, possibly there is a tour set up, possibly not. There is a tour set up because staging wise, she would have had to been working on the stage, practically working while touring last year on Renaissance. Unless like we're totally being bamboozled. Could she go on tour? That would be cute. Would she go on tour this year? Probably not. But I can't imagine her letting this album fizzle out like that. Fizzle out until like next year. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. But could there be a tour? I don't know. Like I said, 90% no, 10% possibly. But I don't think she would be touring this early, right after that tour. Because you know how she likes touring. Unless some magical shit did happen and they got it all together. I don't know. But anyways, I think that's all I gotta say about this. This crazy Cowboy Carter rollout. I think I'm gonna just start calling the album Beyonce. And I think somebody was like, why would she name it Beyonce, have the self-titled name Beyonce, and then have this one named Beyonce? Well, they're two fucking different Beyonce, you dumbass. Hello. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think about this rollout. If you got the vinyl, how do you feel about the vinyl? It gives off a little rip-off, a little schemation of the situation, which is weird and really not like her and her business. Like a lot of other people, they be doing that scam and shit. She's really definitely been straightforward and delivering. Oh, and the merch, the lighter, the cards, like for like a card game. I think there was an ashtray, and people were already getting their merch. And I'm like, damn, I just saw it go on sale, and then half of it was like sold out already. The cowboy hat, the actually, I think I do like this much much more better than the Renaissance, because I feel like it had a little bit more meaning. Always been a cowboy, always been country. I feel like that's really cute. The photos a little bit more interesting looking on the shirts or the sweaters, but yeah. And they're interesting, like the cards and the ashtray, and which like goes with the theme of the album, which is so interesting. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what y'all think. If you want to talk about the album next week, send me a DM or leave a comment, and I'll carve out time and I'll try to be specific on the time. Other than that, I'll see you probably next week when I talk about the album. Thanks for listening to the Dare Show podcast. My Instagram is mylovemyneedtonight. If I sound ridiculously nasal, I just woke up and this is the first time I'm talking. Okay, gotta go. Bye.